conundrum, Sphinx. That's a conundrum. We have a Garruk's Pack Leader and the Wild Griffin and Spineworm in our colors at this point. I mean, Garruk's Pack Leader is just a very solid card. I mean, I do like it. I mean, for what green wants to do, it's exactly what you want, and I don't think we're going to wheel the Spineworm out of this pack, or the Wild Griffin. Maybe we'll get the Metamorphic Expanse, who knows. This pack has a lot going on for it. I mean, at this point I really wish we were in blue, take those 4 Season Jason Ingenuity, but I mean, I guess I'm going to be happy taking this pack leader and seeing where that gets us. Okay, wow, that's another Fireball. Cultivate and a Blinding Mage in this pack. I mean, if we're already slashing Fireball, I don't see a reason why not to pick up another Fireball. And I guess our plan is just do little bits of damage early game and then just finish them off with this. I mean, seeing this or even this wheel back, I mean, I'd even be happy seeing this plummet too, because we need ways to deal with that. We don't have any giant spiders or anything right now, so yeah, I mean, taking the Fireball and moving on. Maybe we'll get lucky. Wow, this pack is really stacked. We've got a Druid in our colors, Cultivate, Worm, and a Pegasus. Then I get some choices to make. We have 2 Sylvan Rangers and Metamorphic Expanse already fixing for our Fireball. I'm wondering if we really actually need the Cultivate or not. We can take another aggressive creature here, or quite like arguably another better aggressive creature as well. This is a tough choice. I mean, at the moment we have 14 creatures, and if we're going on the double Fireball plan, it's just going to be get through in the air and then finish them off with a Fireball. For that sake, we have a Pegasus and 2 other flyers. I think I'm going to take the Pegasus here. I think some people disagree with that, but I like really aggressive strategies, so I don't mind taking it at that point. Wow, there's a lot of cards here for us. Still, there's another Garruk's Pack Leader, Giant Spider, and Giant Growth. I mean, Giant Spider is a great card and all, but I mean, we have a bunch of flyers already, and we should be decently equipped to deal with the flyers if we need to. I mean, this guy's just so good, and he just gets better in multiples. I'm just going to pick this guy up and hopefully wheel maybe a Giant Growth out of this pack, even Excommunicate. Wow. Well, we got defensive card like Rock Egg, Safe Passage, Hornet Sting on color. I mean, they're not really the greatest cards. I mean, Rock Egg's not my favorite card in white either, because apparently nobody attacks into it. But, I mean, in a pinch it'll do, and I like it better than Palace Guards. So the question is, like, does a green and white deck really need a Safe Passage? And at this point, I mean, we are battling a bunch of small creatures, and this could help in the late game, but yeah, I mean, I actually like this more than this. I don't see us, because we want all our creatures to be able to attack in this type of deck, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the Safe Passage as another trick. We could take Siege Mastodon, or a better Siege Mastodon, or a sideboard card, or a better sideboard card. So really, the 2 white cards are out of the question here. It's Greater Basilisk or a second Naturalize. I don't think I need another Naturalize, and this does fill out our deck, so I'm going to take that. Now we have a choice between Giant Growth and Mighty Leap, and considering we have 1 Mighty Leap already, I like the cheaper trick, and I mean, considering we might also wheel into Giant Growth on the way back, no, I still like Giant Growth more than Mighty Leap. The one point might actually matter. Well, there you go. Now you get everything you want. Wow, we tabled the Wild Griffin out of this pack. I really wasn't expecting that. That makes me happy. I mean, we don't really need a Metamorphic Expanse here. Fire Servant is something worth noting. It's interesting how we shipped all those red cards and then Fire Servant's still here, but anyways. Take the Wild Griffin. And yeah, got the Plummet out of this pack, so I'm kind of happy with that. Now the Rock Egg Tabled. The Fog. So this pack, I mean this deck isn't the greatest, but it isn't the worst either. I mean we have a very clear, you know, aggro strategy going on and two very solid finishers. So hopefully things will pan out the way we want them to. So let's go ahead and hide that and that. Hide the one Squadron Hawk. Unfortunately couldn't get another one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, bunch of white cards here. Just put everything in for right now. Let's see what cuts we have to make. And yeah, let's not forget these. So we got 25 cards. This deck seems like a deck that can get away with very easily with like a 17 land deck. Like this definitely is a 17 land deck with this kind of curve, and considering everything is so small, Squadron Hawk's definitely out since we only have one. And let's put these down. I mean, it's very clear the way our strategy is going is to just play as many creatures early as possible and hopefully just get them to like something like 9 or 10 by mid game and then just finish them off with that. Make a cut here. I mean, I think the only reasonable cut is Rock Egg. I mean, we don't have too many 3-drops, but considering the way our deck looks, we could just drop another 2-drop to fill that slot anyways. I'm questioning whether or not I like Rock Egg more than another bear in this type of deck, and like I said, I want all our creatures to attack if possible. Rock Egg is not a very good card on the play, and it just really doesn't do enough for you because a good player will just play around it. So our bears are fine here, especially when you have tempo cards like Excommunicate. I like playing all these giant growth effects too, considering our deck is semi... Ooh, I forgot about this Warlord's Axe. That's actually reasonable. I mean, it is a very heavy card to play, but I think it's worth playing in something in a deck like this. Could a bear for it. Other option is maybe something like Greater Basilisk. That's fine because it triggers these guys. I mean, looking at our colors. Hmm. 16 creatures, green and white, double fireball. I mean, Warlord's Axe is the best way to get value out of our crappy creatures late game. I just don't know what to cut here. I guess it's better than a second Mighty Leap. Having the one trick is fine, because they're both cards that are trying to get your guys through in the late game. I mean, arguably Mighty Leap is a answer to red spells, and it's just a reasonable trick in most situations. Yeah, I like the equipment more than another trick at this point. Like the equipment, if the game goes long and you are in a sticky situation, this will get you out of it, and it'll get you a lot of card advantage too, so I'm fine with playing it. And play one mountain should be enough, and see what Moto says. Suggest, no way. Don't need any more mountains. So, I think our green distribution, I mean, we need what, Garrick's Companion early? Garrick's Companion early, Acidic Summon, Greater Basilisk in late game. Every other card's white. I mean, only double white cards, Cloud Crusader. So if we went 7, 8 like this, that would be fine. And we have 2 Sylvan Rangers that could fix for white as well. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I mean, this gives us better chance to hit our Garrick's Companion on turn 2 as well. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah. I mean, this is not the most exciting deck. It has a very linear strategy, and it doesn't require a whole lot of... I mean, the deck doesn't get too tricky outside of giant growth effects. So, I mean, I'm not impressed with it, but I'm not dissatisfied with it either, so yeah, we'll see where it goes. Alright, so we'll join you back here for round 1.